DOFLinx, pup packs, active backglasses, color DMD, all for Pinball FX. On today's How I Do It.
Hi, I'm Meatball Saucy, and here is my V-Pin cab. I often get asked how I do certain things. While there are many great tutorials from the likes of Terry Red, Nailbuster, and Major Frenchie, I sometimes do things a little bit different. This is how I do it.
About a year ago, I did a video explaining how things work on my system for Pinball FX. I took you through all of the launch parameters, how I utilize DOFLinx to trigger some specific INI files that launch pup packs and so forth. Well, thanks to Zen Studios and DDH69, we have a DOFLinx update that allows for native control and native activities to happen within Pinball FX. And so I figured it was only appropriate that I do a little video, an update that shows off how to configure and set this up. Now I'm not going to be walking back through all of the color DMDs. I'm not going to be showing you how to configure and install, to install DOFLinx. I'll show you a little bit of the configuration. But I've got some videos that kind of highlight all of those things and can help get you set up, along with this video to kind of show you how to finish the configuration and really take it to the next level. So without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so here we are. We are in the C drive in my direct output folder. You'll notice the one change from some of the earlier videos is that this is now the output 64. That is because I'm using DOFLinx 64, which is required for Pinball FX. The configuration is the same, and the files are the same. In fact, you download them together and they live side by side. So not a huge issue here. But where I really want to focus on here is with the INI file for DOFLinx. This is where it is significantly different from the previous videos. You will notice these 4 configuration lines. These are really important. And these 3 are ones that are not well documented. So it's really important to note that you need to set a sound path to get to the sounds folder that is brand new in these newer versions of DOFLinx. If you are trying to take advantage of the embedded DOFLinx SSF, you are going to want to make sure that you set your sound device, and you are going to want to make sure that you have the SSF enabled. Those are the most critical pieces of this, but you also need to make sure you're pointing to your FX folders as well as your FX B2S folders. So let's go take a look at what those folders look like and why they're important. So over here in the FX folder, this is where the FX is actually getting, or the DOFLinx is actually getting a lot of its information for. And so I'm going to just go ahead and open up Attack from Mars here real quick and kind of show you what this looks like. Now, I have modified it. You'll note that I have put in this additional line. This is a similar line to what I was calling on the DOFLinx INI file in my previous video. But this allows this to execute the pup pack. So as this configuration loads for Attack from Mars, it will also load the pup pack. Now, this is an important thing because it also has all of the SSF commands as well as the active triggers for the back glass. So all of the lighting you're going to see on the back glasses, all of that comes from this, indicating which targets and which sensors are being triggered and sending which signals over. So the FX part of it is really important. Now, that being said, the other one that is also really important are these active backglasses, because inside of these backglasses, you are going to want to have your actual detail for what's being transmitted from that FX file. You will note that because I have got a handful of tables that are actually running true active pup packs, I have them with a different name identified with a pup at the beginning here, just so I have the backglass, but I also basically disable it. By changing the name, the DOFLinx is not able to see that backglass and does not load an actual physical backglass because instead it's going to load the pup screens and pup trigger areas onto the system. So again, like I said, important. These are all available on the download site, and we'll leave a link to that in the video description below to their GitHub, which is also brand new, and we'll get you that information. So real quick, let's take a look at the launching and configuration of Pinball FX. And this is very similar to what I had showed you before. But again, just going through the updates here. Don't pay any attention to these top lines. I was switching back and forth from DMD devices. Again, this is the switching or dynamic switching of full size DMDs to the 4:3 aspect ratio DMDs. So that happens all in real time, and we talk through that. But then again, coming down to the bottom here, as we're going through this. Of course not. Why would you want to work? That doesn't make any sense. You'll see that I load my XPattern configuration, and I just simply load the DOFLinx. So as I load through, I load the FX program itself, I load an XPattern configuration for my control keys, and my DOFLinx is the only thing I'm loading. I'm no longer loading any other programs or anything like that. As I'm going through, I close out all those programs, and it looks the same. But again, as I indicated before, DOFLinx takes over once it kicks off. It sees the name of the game that's being played or being launched, kicks off that B2S or kicks off that FX file, which then will kick off the pup pack, which then kicks off the backglass. And again, with the embedded SSF, you then have an active backglass, a pup pack, and surround sound feedback. That's basically it. So as I said, this is a quick, short update, very quick and easy to get running. Not anywhere near as convoluted as it was before with the INI files and having to create everything. So yeah, it's a fairly simple process. Let's go see what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to start off here with Star Trek: The Next Generation, and we'll fire that up. As I indicated before, it's now going through and reading that FX file after the B2S is launched. It is then saying, "Oh, okay, hey, I see the you want me to turn on the pup pack," so it's going to go ahead and turn on the pup pack. Then it's going to go ahead and not see a backglass because the backglass file is renamed differently. Can't see it, so just going to get a pup pack. But along with that, on the DMD EXT is going to load, and it's going to pull up the color DMD. So we're going to have a nice color DMD. Again, I apologize, guys. I don't have the audio pumped directly into the system, so we're just going to get microphone volume. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully I'm loud enough. Yeah. Hopefully that's all good and well and good. So let's go ahead and fire this off and see what this looks like. Now you'll notice that as the DMD is going through, it's doing the pup triggers. Those are then updating the backglass with the appropriate pup trigger. And yeah, we're getting a pup pack with a color DMD, all working on Pinball FX. I didn't want to do the lock. I was really wanting to do a really wanting to do warp factor. Oh, oh. Starting off real good today, guys. There you go, ball lost. Updating with the wonderful videos, which really do enhance the experience, in my opinion. Granted, not as in tune with them as I'm playing, but the ball lost video I love, and hopefully it's more exciting for you guys to watch. But
good luck.
Certainly does not show the pinball skill level. This is definitely not a pinball skill level video. This is or how to play a particular table. But you also notice you can hear the SSF. That is happening in real time. This is coming from the DOFLinx configuration. Again, it's different than what was in FX3. In FX3 we had a DOFLinx signal being sent to the pinup pack, and that would then translate to sound on your SSF or on your table. This is much more real time. It is much louder. It is much faster. There's no real lag or delay. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's Star Trek. So now as I've closed out, it's going to take a second as it finishes loading the configuration and close out the pup pack. And when we're back to the Legends pinball being displayed, we know that it's ready for the next configuration. So as we get ready here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Knight Rider, and we'll show off an active backglass. Oh, I was there. And then I jumped past it. And so again, now we're looking at a scenario where we're going to be switching DMDs, going from the 4:3 aspect ratio and a DMD underlay to a full-size DMD size, and we're now also going to have an active backglass. Just a point, this is not a video. This is an active backglass. So the topper is going to be a video. The DMD is going to be an active DMD, obviously from FX, but the backglass is going to be reacting to events and triggers on the table. So what you're going to see here is not a video. That is truly what is being translated to the backglass in real time. And it makes it an exciting thing. You'll notice the little lights will start to flash here as I launch the ball. And we'll start to actually get an active backglass playing through and reacting to how poorly I'm playing, or maybe I'll play good. No. No chance. We all know from the years that I've been putting these videos out that when it's time for pinball and to play pinball, I am terrible. Not just when I'm on video, but I'm not the best player in the world, but I have won a couple of tournament rounds, believe it or not. And every once in a while, I pop really good scores on certain tables and certain games, so it has been known to happen. And again, like I said, you can see all of the different things that are happening on that backglass. Those are all coming directly from DOFLinx, and it is specific to this build. I don't know this table very well, so it might do weird things that I'm just not ready for, but I'm not even honestly sure what I'm supposed to be shooting at this point. I've only played it a few times. But one of these days I'll get around to actually spending more time on this particular one. I've spent more of my time trying out Xena Warrior Princess, which I didn't think I would enjoy that table as much as I do. But that is, of this pack, that is actually my favorite table, and only because I've played it more than the others. Because I do think this is a cool design, and if I learn it, it'll probably be a lot better for me, and it may end up shifting my opinion. But for right now, this is the one that is here. Again, like I said, just really good SSF triggers. Much better than FX3. I guess I'm doing okay. I really have no idea how I'm doing. I don't know what a good score is for this table. But I'm not insta-draining like I did on Star Trek, so that's a plus, I guess. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a flipper up there. Oh, what was that? That was different. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Like I said, definitely need to spend more time on this table. I don't know if I'm kicking off any hooks. I looked up, I don't know if I'm kicking off any additional backlight items. I do know about the launch condition and a couple of the, making the light go back and forth on the car. Game over. Well, there we go. All right, you guys. Hey, I hope you felt this was informative. If there was something that I didn't spell out or give you enough information on, please leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to you. Leave a like, share with your friends. And, I think this pinball rig that I've got set up here is getting to be a little bit more compact, and it's easier to get in place, not having to take up whole room and have wires all over the place. So it's very possible that I may do some streaming here on Twitch and maybe on YouTube, just to see if there's any interest. Otherwise, you guys, hey, I appreciate you stopping by, watching the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.